I could read about what people are working on all across the world. You should have your own story. You should have your own trajectory. Be open to ideas, be open to connection, be open to learning, whatever it may be. You can get to connect with so many different people.
One of your cool things on your LinkedIn banner is that you're a LinkedIn top voice from 2020. Congratulations. That's a really cool achievement.
Thank
And
you.
LinkedIn is one of the many great places to build your brand.
Mhm.
But I think especially for international students, your numbers are not good enough to get you a job here. It's all about standing out in your job search. And part of that is building your brand. So what are things that you did to build your brand, and why should students really focus on this?
LinkedIn is something which I started using back in, say, 2012, 2013, when I had just started my undergraduate studies. And it was very fascinating for me because that's the first time I actually came out of Delhi and started living in my university campus. So I was pretty much all alone. And I used to spend a lot of time on LinkedIn because I could read about what people are working on all across the world. And that's probably one of the reasons I'm so fascinated with LinkedIn. It's probably been 7-8 years that I've been using LinkedIn, and it still fascinates me as it used to back then, because it just gives you immense amount of information. You can get to connect with so many different people, talk to them, understand what they have been working on, what's their motivation. So it's just endless information and endless knowledge. So that's one of my major reasons that I was on LinkedIn, and I used to regularly use LinkedIn. It lets me share my understanding, share what I am learning, help the community in terms of giving out mentorships. There have been people who reach out to me to review their resume, review their SOP because they're applying for their masters. So it just builds a community where you're just helping each other. Because I was in a situation back in 2013 when I started my undergraduate studies where I wanted to learn from people. I used to email professors who were in United States, who were in Germany, who were in Australia about hey, I read your recent research paper. I'm really excited about it. Probably 80% of which I didn't understand. So let's get on a call and just explain me what you've written about. So yeah, I used to probably read things which was beyond my understanding. And I used to just accept that fact that I don't understand it, but it's never too late to learn. So I used to just ping these people and get to learn from them. That's one of the reasons I also encourage people who reach out to me on LinkedIn. I tell them that you have endless learning out in the world. Nothing should be stopping you. And again, do not follow the path of anyone else. Each and every individual has a completely different trajectory for their lives. Do not follow me, do not follow anyone else. Just do not follow anyone for that matter. You should have your own story, you should have your own trajectory. What I could suggest is be open to ideas, be open to connection, be open to learning, whatever it may be. You might be doing computer science sitting with the social science majors and still get to learn so many different things from them, which could impact your life positively. So learning is very vast, and just keep your doors open for that.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of international students, especially masters, LinkedIn is maybe a new thing when they come to America, is what my experience is. And I've loved learning it the past several years. It's still such an incredible platform. The algorithm is still so favorable. And a lot of international students are still learning, or they only try and use LinkedIn when they're desperate for a job. But I think LinkedIn starts from day one. What are maybe a couple tips that you can give for students on how to effectively use LinkedIn? One thing I'll just mention is LinkedIn is not a place to beg strangers to find you a job, and it's a place for community and relationship building. And you have to give in order to get. You need to invest in your community and network if you want people to help you back, which I know why Aishwarya, she's invested. She shares, she posts, she blogs, she learns, she engages, and that network is working well for her. But what are some other tips you would give for students on how to effectively and properly use LinkedIn?
One of the points which you just mentioned is the pro tip. Do not message people strangers. Hey, I need a job. Hey, I need an internship. Hey, please refer me. That's probably not what you want to do. I have personally had gotten opportunities through LinkedIn because the person who reached out to me has seen my work in the past. Because they have seen what the blogs which I've written, the work that I've done, or they know me through work. So that's how you would get opportunities through LinkedIn. Treat LinkedIn as a platform where you can, like market yourself, where you can portray your skills, where you can portray what's your forte, portray what's this USP in you. And yeah, I mean, like, it's more of a community, as you mentioned, Rob. Do not beg people for jobs. Do not beg people for these things. That's probably one of the things which I personally do like encounter. And I really wish I could, like, have a better answer to all these people. If it was in my hand, I would have given everyone a job, but
Yeah, we can't.
unfortunately, yeah, that's not in my hands. And I guess, like,
Mhm.
just learn. Like, LinkedIn is a great place to learn. There's as I mentioned, there's endless amount of people you can learn from. There are entrepreneurs, there are like the company executives who like constantly blog, who constantly write about what the industry is doing on. So just learn. And, like, like, if you find something fascinating, write about it, engage with different community. You can definitely, like, ping other people and ask them to set up some time with them if you would specifically want to, like, learn something from them. But again, like, cold messaging is probably not a great thing to do. If you
Mm-mm.
are messaging someone who's, like, absolutely new to you, probably just, like, put in some effort to write why you want to reach out to them, what's the value add which you are expecting from them, and, like, how long would you want to chat with them, and be more descriptive. Like, make the message really personalized, and don't be like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, no, that's great. That's great. And I mean, LinkedIn is such a powerful search engine, and recruiters are using LinkedIn as a search engine. And if you have an optimized profile, which we have some great videos for you guys on Chai and Coaching about, and if you're constantly posting every day, jobs will come to you
Exactly.
because you are showing and proving yourself that you have the experience, you have the knowledge with your profile and with your posts. And that's what's going to attract recruiters or people who are looking to hire to you. And so don't miss out on taking advantage of LinkedIn. Yeah, this has been a pleasure. So thank you so much, Aswarya.
Thank you so much.
And thanks so much again for hanging out with us at Shine Coaching. We want to help you guys succeed in your cross-cultural journeys. Give some love to Ashwarya in the comments there. We'll see you next time at Shine Coaching. Cheers, everyone.